Welcome back, Love Lit Luxury, the only luxury mobile podcast in the city. Man, season 2 starting this thing off with a banger. All right, so jail reform is important to the community, is important to everybody that looks like me. Aunties, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, somebody's been in a joint. Somebody's been wrongfully accused. This is the man right here putting all of this together. If these walls could talk.
Yes, sir.
What's your where can they find you at first?
Base Car Good _25. And if these walls could talk _25. But you gotta spell D's like this. Like these.
Okay,
these
D.
walls could talk. Cause the other shoes already took somewhere, so I had to trademark my shit. I had to, put my
That's how I got the 3 in the low key. LOWK3Y.
We trying to
Yeah. Hey, man, first I want to applaud you for being. How old are you? Can I ask you how old you are?
Yeah.
How old are you?
34.
Okay, you're still relatively young.
Yes,
so 34 years young, and you created a prison reform program. Where are you from?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Man,
To be honest with you, but
Okay.
my case in Cleveland, Ohio.
is you the illest nigga in Nebraska? Is you I'm sorry. Hey, let me see how you do that. Oh man.
I've been up here since 2012. 2012, I moved up here from Florida, actually.
Okay.
Down there, just kicking it down there. Shit won't work for me. I moved up here, and then the rest is history. I ended up catching my case, did 10 years. I've been home a year and a half, and
Oh wow. So you really fresh.
yeah.
Man, hey, so 10 years, they just started like the iPhone like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So you come home now, iPhone 14, you like, man, what
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
crazy shit. But I had that in jail.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't blessed, man. Listen, I came in, they had the Nextels. Nextels was jumping.
Yeah,
when I get,
thumb and the little thumbs.
yeah, he said, chirp.
Yeah.
This 2002, 2003.
Oh yeah, it's back then.
Yeah. So I do 11, I come home, and it's like, man, I don't even know how to use this motherfucker. Yeah.
Man, that's
10 years, 10 months.
welcome home.
I mean, I've been home for a minute, man. We ain't going back no more. So that's,
Welcome home.
yeah. Thank you.
You experience some shit like that,
Yeah. Yeah, man, PTSD is real.
You hear me? You said we suffer from postpartum prison syndrome.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm in a halfway house. So, I'm just coming out.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers got change in their pockets. But I'm thinking it's keys. I'm programmed to hear keys coming down the aisle. Hey man, if you don't stop shaking your motherfucking keys, like nigga, that's change. OG, this is change. I'm going to the line. I feel a little as shit. Like, damn, I forgot about money and shit like that. Like niggas walking through that motherfucker, and yeah, that was.
You got to think. You said you did 10. They say you change every 10 years. So imagine what you endured in them 10 years to try to change it in the next 10 years of your life. This shit is serious. So when we talk about prison, we talk about reform, when we talk about rehabilitation, that starts with the spirit and the mental first. Because the environment, we already know where we at. But if our mind ain't right and we don't know what we know, we get us out this shit and utilize our resources, we'll be crabs in the barrel.
I mean, a lot of us don't even know the resources we have available.
Yeah, a lot of people don't give the game out there too. Try to at least. There's people out here that will see somebody that need help and just walk past them. You hear me? The game ain't gotta be financial. It could have been some knowledge.
Man, listen here, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, just, hey, I tell the kids, man, it's okay to cry. Tell me why you're crying. But you created this, like, what put you in the mind frame? What, I mean, obviously you know what you went through. So what's the end goal? What are you hoping for?
What I'm hoping for is certain laws that I seen people in prison go through while I was incarcerated change, like the life, giving somebody forever and a day for circumstantially taking somebody's life because of their environment, not knowing how it happened and not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, it could have
the circumstances behind it was,
it could have been them or anything like that. But you look at the color of their skin and you put 12 people to judge this person that never been in their shoes, not one day in life. So me personally, It's just people getting life sentences. Like, we gotta stop that shit. There ain't no life sentence. Period.
Because you still get
juvenile
natural
too.
life here.
Yeah, because the juvenile too met people that caught a murder when they was 14. They got 25 to life. It's like he wasn't even. You say he ain't old enough to buy cigarettes, but he's old enough to be for the rest of his life.
And you get put in that position where they categorize you and you say, this is where you are, this is what you this tough, so you're gonna be around other tough people, so you still gotta prove that you tough again. It's a cycle.
It's a 360 cycle.
You never really get a chance to.
You spin out of control. I just had a friend a couple days ago take his life. Because he didn't want to go back to jail.
God bless, man.
You come from different things. We come from different things that haunt us, but we don't talk about it. So when we get here, when we're able to, be open to each other's pain without the judgment of what they've been through, because you wasn't gone.
Man. One moment of silence for your friend, man.
So, R.P. Rio.
All right, you brought Rick Ross here. You brought Rick Ross up here. You know how big that is for the city, for the culture, for the city. Like to have somebody that powerful, that instrumental to the culture, to the way we live our lives a lot.
Yeah. I get it. I get what you're saying. It's a polarizing figure.
Yeah.
You hear the stories, and when you meet the man, you hear me?
Dude, him and Cat Williams the same height. And Cat was a gangster too, though.
No, for real, but when you hear the story, you'll think he's 6'9", 350 pounds. But when your name, post weight, and your face card good, that's how it is. You know, I brought him here to just show love. Like, it was a thought one day, and she was with me, we was laying in bed together, and she just gave me the motivation, like, if you gonna do it, step on the nigga's neck and make it happen.
Hit the gas,
So,
yeah.
so,
So where are you doing your podcasting at?
I'm everywhere, man. I'm pulling up on people's establishments and people that's been wrongfully convicted, people that's did time and came home and, you know, got their own businesses and things of that nature, just giving back to the culture, giving back to the youth. I'm just pulling up on them. I don't have no location right now.
Okay.
It started with me and my cell phone in prison. I had my cell phone in prison. I told myself I'm gonna start If These Walls Could Talk 4 months before I came home. I started recording people that was wrongfully convicted, people that had 30 years, people that, you know, the same stories I'm telling you. Put it on YouTube and this shit. It's forever up.
Wow. Now that's really smart. That's the best. That's the best thing that I've heard somebody use the phone for in a joint. We ain't really have. They had a few of them, but I wasn't. After the phone started coming in, I got short.
Yeah.
When I don't want no smoke.
I'm be honest.
I want to go home.
I'll be honest with you. At first, you know, I used to record the dumb shit like when the packs come in, the weed and all this other shit. And I'm like, damn, like this my nigga Skinny Pimp. Free him. He's been down 34 years. Why isn't he free yet? He ain't killed nobody. He had a robbery on his case. It's my guy Ray. It's my guy Boosie. They from Youngstown. Been incarcerated since they was 15. Off of, you know what I'm saying? Off of murder.
Yeah.
Why aren't they home?
You get thrown away.
I gave perspective. And I just
Man, listen here. That's amazing, man. Like the thought process to even care enough about somebody to say, man, your story deserves to be heard. Like, this is kind of what this show is, to give you your flowers.
I appreciate
You know, like, man, we appreciate what you're doing for the culture. We appreciate what you're doing for the city, and for, I guess, multiple cities. Because you outside. You outside.
It's like these walls can talk, man.
Yeah, if these walls can talk, man, you was outside. And I appreciate you having you, man. Hey, it was not cheap getting Rick Ross out here. Don't think that it's just anybody can just say, here, I got some money and he gonna come. Man, it takes a special person to bring Rick Ross out, and he ain't got no real security. We just outside off of his face and his name and his word, man. If These Walls Could Talk. Love Lit Luxury, man. The only luxury mobile podcast in the city.
For sure. Free your mind, free the real. It's BJ. You know what the fuck going on. Signing out. So, this shit.
Listen, man, I appreciate you, dude.